Hello, good people. It is finally here. It is Vintage Cube time. So today we're going to be doing some vintage cubing. So please hit that like, hit that subscribe, and let's get into the draft. All right, pack one, pick one. Let's see what we have here. I see a reanimate, which is pretty strong. There is a mana drain here, which is very strong. It's also one of the few blue cards in the pack, so I don't mind picking this and cutting off blue a little bit. There's also a Fury that I do like here. Hero of Blade hold if we wanted to do that, but I think really for a pack one, pick one. It really comes down to reanimate, mana drain. Hex Drinker is an okay pack one, pick one too. If you want to go do some green shenanigans. But I find that the green decks, you either get all your ramp and none of your biggins, or all your biggins and none of the ramp. So I think I'm going to take the mana drain here. All right, pick two. There's a Narset here to follow that up. Seems pretty okay. We can just continue cutting off the blue here. Let's see, other picks here. Dismember's fine. Nulamog's okay. Fairy Mastermind's alright as well. There's Spar's Headquarters here if you wanted to take a duel. Survival of the Fittest if you wanted to do that kind of stuff. Putrid Imp had we had taken the Reanimate last pack. But here I think I am good with a Narset. Alright. So here we have some goodies as well. So I can follow up the Narset with the Sail into the West. For those of you that aren't familiar with it, it allows you to... the problem is each player may discard their hand and draw 7 cards. So if I have Narset out, my opponent is not doing that. So I can't really get them with that. There is a nice Hollowed Fountain here. There's also a Xander's Lounge should we want to do some Grixis stuff. And there's also a Daze, which I do like having access to. But lands tend to be harder to come by, and sometimes Daze does wheel. So here I think I am okay just taking the Hollowed Fountain for now and seeing what happens. So, let's see what we got here. There's a Brainstorm should we be able to get some fetch lands and way to shuffle our library. We can follow up the Hollowed Fountain with a Monastery Mentor, which I think is a fine pick. A Sarah Paragon is decent too. I think I'm okay taking the Mentor here and doing some stuff with that possibly. Rabble Master if you're playing red. Retrofitter Foundry is also quite good if you're getting some artifact stuff going on, which I would like to. Yeah, let's take the Mentor here and keep this going. There is an on-color talisman here. I think that is us. A Mox Opal, if we were heavy artifacts, that would be good. I mean, maybe if that wheels, we think about it. Lorien Revealed is also fine. It's a new card here. As well as Chart of Course is also another fine pick. But I'm a bit more excited for this Talisman of Progress over anything else here in the pack. right. So here we can continue along with this mentor and pick a Saheeli if we'd like. And be more Jeskai. There's also an Abrade here if we wanted to be Jeskai, some spot removal. Giver of Runes. I don't think we're going to be playing aggro as much, especially with this kind of start here. Let's see here. Mystic Forge is okay. I think it's really between the Abrade and the Saheeli here for me. And I think I'm going to take the removal here and speculate on that. And to follow it up, we can get a little more aggressive and take the Still Seraph. I can also speculate on this Murderous Rider here and still end up being Esper. There's a Fiery Islet here, which does help smooth everything out. A Mana Confluence as well, which is fine. So, I do like having good mana. This Elspeth is also kind of tempting, but not really. I think I'm going to take the Islet. Alright. So, here we could take the Showdown of the Scolds. We can speculate on the Thespian stage. We can also take the Mutt, which is fine as well. Glorybringer is also decent removal. Lots of ways to go here. I think I'm going to take... I'm tempted by this stage. We took the Mutt. Okay. That answers that. And we can just go ahead and follow that up with the Hex Mage here. Kind of all over the place. But, I mean, for sure we're probably playing these blue cards. And the white and the black are big maybes here. Alright. Ephemerate? No. I think here I am... I think I'm okay taking the Jadar out of everything here. Ooh, there's a nice treachery for us. I do like stealing my opponent's stuff. Yeah, this is a good fun card that's also good. I'm going to go ahead and take the land here, just in case we do end up playing this black stuff. There is a Vindicate that would have also been good, but the fixing is too important. Flicker Wisp, maybe. This Mystic Forge, big maybe. Kroxa. Probably not. Oh, and we get a Mox. We opened some power. Notably, there's also power adjacent in a Soul Ring here. But taking a fairly on-colored Mox here, I think it is really where we want to be. So we're going to go ahead and take that. So here we could take the Blade Splicer. We can take the Confluence. I think our best card here is going to be this Teferi. He is just a beast. Hopefully we can pick up a Fractured Identity as well to go along with it. There's also a fetch here. But Teferi's too good. For me, really, it would be between the Teferi, the Confluence, and the Catacombs. But I think for us, it's just Teferi. Just moving these red cards out, as we're probably going to end up more in Esper than anything. All right. So here we've got the blue-red talisman, which is fine if we want to continue doing that. There's a Lingering Souls, which is okay. There's a Bolus's Citadel, although I'm not quite sure we're a Bolus's Citadel deck. There's a Spellbinder and an Otawara. So I say here, I think it's between the Souls, the Spellbinder, the Talisman, and the Otawara. The Otawara is the safe pick. There's also a Karn here, but I'm not sure that that's where I want to be, but it might. Especially if we can get some artifact shenanigans. Yeah, I'll take... Oh, gosh, I right-clicked it instead of left-clicked it. So we got Lingering Souls. That's fine. I am okay with the Lingering Souls. There's a Walking Ballista here, a Vendilion Click, a Phantasmal Image, doesn't interest me as much, or a Ponder. For me, it's between really the Ponder, the Ballista, and the Click. I think that I am most excited about a Ponder, though. Alright, let's see here. We have a Mystical Tutor, which right now doesn't do a whole ton for us, but it can, that's an enchantment, yeah. It can grab the Lingering Souls or the Ponder or the Mana Drain. There's a Steam Vents if we still wanted to venture down Jeskai, which we very well could. I think I'm okay taking the Mystical Tutor here and speculating on this. And there is a Dak Faden. There's a Time Warp too, but Dak Faden is so good. This is just one of those cards, and it's better than all of my black thus far. So I am good with taking that and hoping we can find some good fixing for that. Huh. This pack is not as good for us. I mean, this is the only card we might play, or we can speculate on like a Dream Halls or something. I can also take Ulamog here and speculate on getting like a sneak attack, which I think I'm going to do. Alright, so here we have Touch of the Spirit Realm, Scarab God, a Badlands if we really wanted to go 4 colors. But having these two in the same pack are not for me. So I think here it's really between the Hullbreaker Horror and the Touch. I think I'm going to take the Horror here. And here I think we have a Magma Opus. We could take this Pyromancer here, but I like the Opus. Just getting some big red things going on. So I've got a Shield Breaker here, which could destroy something. Playing 3 colors, definitely not running the Sundering Titan. So it's between the Prism and the Shield Breaker here. Actually, I think I like this Blade Splicer. Let's go with that. In here, I'll take a Figure of Destiny. Some early pressure. And I'm okay with a Ballista here. It's that Swamp Mountain Forest, not for me. A DRC though, that's fine. I'll have access to this in my sideboard. So next pack here, we have an Echo of Eons, a Counterspell, a Fetch, a Miscalc, and another mana power adjacent card in Mana Vault. Here it's really between the Fetch, the Counterspell, and the Mana Vault, I think are the best cards in the pack. I do have some bigger stuff to do, so I think I'm gonna take the Mana Vault here. All right, this pack might just be this Rogran Triome here. There's also a Time Spiral, which tempts me. It tempts me a lot. But I just love having good mana. And this is the perfect Triome for us. So I think I'm going to go ahead and take that. So this pack here, we have Inferno Titan, Displacer Kitten, works well with the Mentor, Blade Splicer. I don't think that's for us. So I think we're really here between the Inferno Titan as well as the Vntage and the Expressive Iteration here. I think I'm leaning a bit more towards the Iteration, although this Vntage would be nice. Red and white lands do tend to wheel. Not sure we're going to see Inferno Titan wheel, but I would like an Iteration. Ooh! So we've got Teferi Jr. and Treasure Cruise. As I'm looking at this deck, this is appearing to be a Treasure Cruise-esque deck. So I don't mind taking the T-Cruise here and floating along the river with it. So I think that is what we're going to do. Right, what do we have here? So we can take a Subtlety. And there is an Arc Trail. Subtlety is a free counter. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blue cards. So I think we're okay to take the Subtlety. Gosh, this one is tough. Notably, there's an Oko too, if we wanted to splash the green. Which, if I had a fetch, I would think about. I think I'm going to take the Arc Trail. And it gave me an Ashen Rider. That's unfortunate. Oh, man. Unfortunate. I thought I clicked it in time. So here, can take the Suspicious Stowaway or the Char. I think I'm going to go with the Char. We don't have the Might Stone and the Weak Stone for Urza, which would be totally cool if we did, but we don't. So I'll go ahead and just take the Thraben Inspector here and just kind of be happy with that. So here we have a Ledger Shredder, a Jite, a Leyline Binding, Trinket Mage. You get my Mana Vault, but I don't think I have enough Blink to make Soul Herder great. So really it's between the Shredder, the Binding, and the Thirst here. I think we'll go ahead and take the Shredder. And here, I think we're just an easy Thieving Skydiver. Think here for us, we're just going to take the Containment Priest for the board. Inferno Titan didn't come back. Yeah, I'll take another finisher here. Sun Titan, are you doing much for me? I think we're going to take the Winds of Abandon for the board. I just like having access to that. And these picks probably won't matter, so Welder to the board. Lion Sash to the board. That was a decent sideboard card. And Oath of Druids, not for us. Alright, let it finish up here. Go ahead and sort by mana value. Go ahead and take these lands up into the board for now. And we need to make some cuts here. Just trying to see if anything sticks out. I think the Mutt is cute. We don't have much artifact synergy. I don't think the Mystic Forge is where we want to be in this. We didn't find the sneak attack, so there goes Ulamog. So it looks like we're just playing a little of Jeskai control here. I don't think this deck is particularly like out of this world. I think it's fine. I think we're going to get some wins with this. But we just need to decide how we are going to do that. I feel like the figure's a bit aggressive. So that's probably not where we want to be. And it's Mystical Tutor get me. Ponder, Mana Drain, Iteration. But I feel like we got a lot of stuff going on, and it's just, we're not a combo deck per se. So I think I'm okay doing this. I think we're going to run 16 lands plus the Pearl here. And I think this looks okay. So let's sort by color here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 planes. Looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 blue sources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 red. So plains is definitely our least. So let's see here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 white sources as it is. So as far as lands, I think I want one more plains. That's weird it did that. And then I have 1, 2 red sources. So I definitely want to pick up at least probably 4 more red sources. And I can put in one more land. Let's see, blue I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the talisman, 11 blue sources. But we're definitely going to want... I think I'm just going to add another mountain here. I think that is the most correct for me. I think we're going to roll like this. So I will see you guys all in round 1. All right, here we are for round 1. Let's see. Opponent chooses to play first and begins the game with 7 cards. I think I am okay with this. I have a blue, a red, and a vault. If we get another island, we unlock Treachery, Narset. Yeah, I think I'm okay with this. All right. Opponent plays an island. We also would like to play an island. Actually, I'm debating about rocking this mana vault out in case I get another island next turn. They do something crazy. Yeah, I'll play it. The reason not to play it would be in case, they have something to get rid of it. I would be very sad. Very, very sad. All right. They want to play a crab. I am okay with a crab. No, I would not like to pay for it. All right. So we get another mountain. Do we want to be funny and just steal the clue, or would we rather do nothing? No, Thieving Skydiver has to, I would have to at least pay 1 to get that. So I'm going to go ahead and do nothing here. And we'd really like to see an island or a plains next. So it looks like they're playing some Grixis. I'm assuming this is some form of Grixis control. Are they... Nope. Thought they might just be sacking the clue here. But they are going to play something. This could be Dak Faden. Thieving Skydiver for 1. So I'm going to let them throw the trigger on the stack here, and I'll just go ahead and tap that. The other thing I could do is left it untapped there and just skydivered it back. Inferno Titan. That would be a good thing to do with Skydiver. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and take it back. Give me my vault back. Also, Skydiver gets out there as a blocker. If we can find another manas next turn, we can think about untapping it the following turn. If I had planned ahead better, I would have just left it untapped in order to Skydiver it myself, but I didn't want to give them the 3 colorless mana last turn, and they would have just tapped it anyways on me, stealing it back. So we'll go ahead and take the ping from the Skydiver here. And then and just make sure this doesn't say something crazy. Nope. And then I think we're going to go ahead and end of their turn. I think we'll go ahead and make a treasure with this Magma Opus. All right, opponent. Hopefully he doesn't do bad things to me this turn. They have a whole lot of manas here. All right, opponent. Do your worst. Oh, it's going to be bad. This is going to be bad. That is a whole lot of manas. That is 7 manas. Or am I getting mind twisted here? No, they're going for the Monarch here. This is a little unfortunate. So this might lead to a fairly quick death. Now I can just take the 12 here. But I don't think that's what we want to be doing anymore. I think we have to block. I think we're forced to block. Let's see here. If I make the Blade Splicer, I'll eat 8. And I'm going to take 1 from this. So that's not good. I'm not going to pay for this. Just got to see what we draw here. So, if we had 1 more manas, we could have just played this Inferno Titan and probably been somewhat okay. Do I want to show them anything else? Theoretically, I can steal one of their dudes and survive another turn. Is that even good? Do I want to show them the treachery is the thing. I could play the Blade Splicer and block 2 of them. Take 6, then I'll take another one next turn. Be able to block 1 of them next turn and die. And I really need a Plains. Also, I did bring in the Winds of Abandon. I realized I had Lingering Souls still in my deck. So that is another card that's good against this, but I don't think we have any other outs here, so we're just going to go ahead and concede and not show them anything else. I don't want them to know what they're up against. All right. So let's see here. Batterskull's okay. I mean, they are kind of aggressive. A Scrapwork Mutt is okay for more card draw. Is there something here that we didn't like against them? I don't think so. I think the deck... I mean, the Treachery is a little awkward. I didn't see any, like, big monster that I wanted to Treachery. So we can take out the Treachery and probably just bring in the Mutt here. Add a tiny bit more consistency for us. And I think that'll be okay. Could also play the Figure here. But the Figure is more of an aggressive card where you want to be tapping out. And I'm not so excited to be tapping out as much. I'd like the threat of a counter, and I have the mana drain. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and roll like this. And see if we can do something a little bit better here. Ooh, Ballista too. Yeah, I think I'm okay with this. It's a little slow. But I think that's fine. Right. Opponent plays a swamp and does nothing. So now I got to decide if I want to play this Ballista or the Inspector. I think I'm going to play the Inspector here for now. I have the white version of the crab. And really that's kind of what I consider Thraben Inspector to be, just kind of same as their crab that they have there, that 03 that lets you get a clue. So I'll go ahead and attack for one here. If I lose my Thraben, sucks, but no big deal. They could easily be holding up some sort of counter spell here, so... Fairy Mastermind. I think I'll go ahead and sack the clue in response. Ooh, Teferi. We do like that. I do have an Abrade to take care of the fairy next turn. Or I can just play the Ballista if they tap out and play that for 2, remove a counter. Hit the ping the fairy for 1. Ooh, the Mirage Mirror. If you saw my video I did yesterday, this was probably the second biggest card I was on this. One thing I realized between yesterday and today is this works very well with Dark Depths. So it's another enabler for that. But for here, I think I'm just going to go ahead and play the Ballista for 2. And go ahead and kill their dude. See, they do have the Thespian stage. Alright. They would like to kill that, so we will just go ahead and move a counter and deal them one. So they are apparently playing a Dark Depths deck, which could be unfortunate for us. We do have Teferi in hand to deal with that. Okay. So what they can do here if they want to is they can make Mirage Mirror. It's this copy of target artifact, creature, enchantment, or land. Doesn't say you turn. So they could theoretically make a copy of the Thraben Inspector, bounce it, and not take the damage there. But here, I think that I'm okay just rolling out Teferi and gaining a little bit of card advantage. I don't have any blue open. I mean, there is Force of Will, but all right. Yes, I would like to untap 2 lands and represent a counter spell to them. Also to note, we do have the Hullbreaker Horror in hand. So it's another way to handle the Dark Depths, is we're starting to get up to enough manas for that. Two manas. Opponent. You know what? In response, I'm going to go ahead and just try and abrade that. It's one less thing to worry about. Thieving Skydiver. I don't really have anything for you to thieve. I mean, maybe he's thinking he wants to beat down on the Teferi a little bit. Blade Splicer, that's a good one. So here, I'm going to draw a card. As if they want to spend their... Wow, that's a really good one. Turns beaten up Teferi. That doesn't matter as much. But here, I think I'm okay playing the Inferno Titan and killing the Skydiver now. Yep, 2 and 1. I was hoping the opponent was thinking of whether or not they could beat this. Alright, so let's see if they can do anything really, really mean to me this turn. If this Inferno Titan lives, we should be in the clear. Golos, huh? So they're going to go ahead and grab their Dark Depths, I'm guessing. No, they went and grabbed the Steam Vents. That was interesting. So what I think we're going to do here is we are going to play to win. I'm going to play my land. They don't have Dark Depths out, so we're going to go ahead and tuck that. Attack with both of those. Nail them for 3 with the Titan. And I'm going to be ready to bring out the Hullbreaker. If you hear snorting, that would be my pug. She is in here looking for attention right now. You would like to treachery that. Yeah, I'm okay. I think I'm going to lay out the Hullbreaker right here while they're tapped. There we go. All right. We got to win that time. I think between the two of us, being on the play did matter. Now that I have seen the Dark Depths combo, I'm a little more interested in that treachery. What am I not interested in? Probably just taking the Mutt back out. I think is okay with me. I'd rather have another answer to the Merit Lage rather than just being dead to it. So I think we'll roll with this and hope for a good hand. Yeah, this looks okay for me. I do like seeing that Abrade there. We're not doing anything on their turn, so I'll just 6 through their turn there. Ooh. So if they have Thieving Skydiver, this is going to hurt, but we're going to take a little bit of damage here. So we're going to go ahead and play the Fountain. Play the Talisman. Play the Vault off of the Talisman. Would really love to see another red source here. We can roll out a turn 3 Inferno Titan. One of the fun things of playing a Vintage Cube. No, we don't need to untap that. Okay. So what I think we're going to do here is go ahead and lay out the ledger shredder. And then we will lay out the Thraben inspector, triggering the ledger shredder. Do I want that land? A little bit. Definitely want this and this, so I'll go ahead and pitch the char for now. We will investigate. And now we can start bringing some beats. And apparently they're going to choose to do nothing. Really would love to see a mana drain as well. We haven't seen that yet. No, we don't want to pay. Another island. Not what we were looking for. So I'm okay here just dealing them 3 damage. What do we have? 3, 4... a clue. I mean, technically we can go on a cruise right now, but I don't see any reason to tap that mana vault and then ruin my next turn if I draw a mountain. I think here we're just going to be okay sacking the clue. Oh, they needed the black for the Thief of Sanity. And they decided to trigger my ledger shredder. Oh, that's fine. And we're going to go ahead and hit that and kill that. And then we'll go ahead and sack our clue here. Draw a card. We drew our Mox Pearl. Magma Opus. So let's see here. I think I can play the Titan this turn if I want to with this Magma Opus. I could also realistically just save this Magma Opus and play it. I mean, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 here, so we can. So what I think I'm going to do here is we're going to attack, hit them for 3, and then I might be okay just taking a cruise here. 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I need to play my Mox in order to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, mana drain. I think I'm gonna get rid of the Skydiver here. And we found an island. A little bit awkward to have my mana vault untapped with it, but hopefully they don't do anything worth mana draining this turn. Golos. So I'm guessing they're going to be looking for some part of their Merit Lage combo. No, an Academy. Okay. So, let's see here. Don't really want to bounce the Golos. So I'm going to go ahead and swing in the air. Just continue the beatdown shenanigans here. Play out a mountain. And then I think what we're going to do is I think we're going to go ahead and play this Inferno Titan. Ooh, maybe we're not. Am I miscounting here? 1, 2, 3. I have to tap. If I tap 3 more, then I can't mana drain. And I really want to have that open. Yeah. I'm feeling pretty good here. We have mana drain open. So if they play something crazy, we can just go ahead and drain it. And otherwise, we've got 3 with the Ledger Shredder coming in next turn. 3 with the Inferno Titan. They're going to have to block it. Oh. I'm guessing this mana drain will cause an instant concede with whatever they're doing here. Yep. GG's. All right, I will see you guys in the next round. Won the die roll, so we will play first. I am okay with this hand for now. We have a mana drain, a ponder. I am going to go ahead and roll out this ponder on turn 1. I'd really like to hold up the drain turn 2 and a couple more turns. And I want to make sure we're not just drawing a bunch of extra lands and we have something to do with this. So let's go ahead and play out our island, play our ponder, and we will go ahead and shuffle this away. It's exactly why we wanted to play that ponder out. Arid Mesa from the opponent. So they're either playing some white or some red, or maybe a little bit of both. So awkwardly, I could use another mountain here. But really, I just want to make sure that nothing scary is going to come out at me this next turn. That would be bad. That would be really bad. All right, opponent deciding what land they needed. Apparently it's a tundra, and they're gonna consider something. They got rid of a plains. And here we go. Alright. Let's make sure they don't do anything scary. Sadly, I don't really have anything to do with the mana drain mana next turn. Like I said, could really use that another mountain here. A DRC. I'm okay with that. A little surveillance going on. Should we need to. Now, I could risk a mana drain on something here if they've got something crazy to pop out at me. They're thinking about it. I see those nice 2 blue open manas that I've been holding open, so we're a little bit sus here. So I'm going to go ahead and attack with the DRC, poke him for 1. And we will go ahead and lay out the Ledger Shredder. They're going to continue playing Draw Go. So again here, if they do something crazy, we can consider mana draining it and praying we get a mountain. A Time Walk. I think I'm going to let that one resolve. Right now they're just not doing anything. And I'd rather drain whatever it is that they want to do next turn. Would love them to play another small spell here and trigger my Shredder, which is probably what they're debating about doing right now. One and 2 to the face. Well, let's see what the Shredder gives me. A whole lot of nada. Yeah, I'm just gonna pitch a land. It's highly tempting to get my bird out of bolt range, but would really love to find a mountain here. Okay, here's the scary spell. Yeah. Goodbye, Teferi. How about a mountain? We just don't really have anything to do with this manas. That's unfortunate. Yeah. Attack you with the bird. On a brighter note now, if we find the mana, we can go ahead and play Inferno Titan anyways. So it is what it is. I would have loved to have gotten the Titan online last turn. But I do have Char here in case I need to handle something for 4 damage. Alright, he is casting something. Council's Judgment. He's going to get rid of the bird. I guess I'll vote on the bird too. Guess he's just tired of taking 1 every turn. Narset. I will gladly play a Narset. If they counter it, so be it. But yeah, I'm okay taking a Treachery here. And this also shuts down their card draw. Yeah, they'll go ahead and do that now to get around the Narset. Would really, really love to see a mountain still. Planes would be fine in order to investigate, but I'm not super excited about it. Ugh. Well, we would definitely love to see a mountain now. I think we're going to go ahead and play Narset here. And go ahead and what do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. I think while they're tapped out, I'm just going to go ahead and go on this cruise. And there is the mountain and a Teferi. So we've got a little bit of work to do here. Probably going to kill my Narset. Huh? I'm guessing. Yeah. Bye-bye, little Narset. So I'm hoping they don't have a counter here. We'd really, really love this Inferno Titan to resolve. I mean, we could just Teferi tuck it, but then, you know, Teferi's going to die. All right. Murktide Regent. So they played a 4/4 Murktide. I'm okay with that for now. Dak, you don't do much for us right now. So I think the best course of action here is to get this Inferno Titan out and then hope it sticks around for a tiny bit. We'll kill off 3 of their tokens. The next turn we can tuck Elspeth with Teferi, or we can just go ahead and steal their Murktide while sending 3 more at Elspeth. But we got some work to do here. Leyline Binding. That is not good for us. Not good at all. So I think there's a good chance we are probably just dead here. We'll see what we draw next turn. But I think Elspeth is going to get us. Yeah. So, I mean, we could just knock Elspeth back a tiny bit, but I don't think that's doing a whole ton. We could just tuck it. But, I mean, we're taking 7 this turn, then next turn 10. And they're killing my white source anyways. We'll see what we draw. I don't know that we have any outs here. We could treachery their thing. If that doesn't help us, they'll just ultimate Elspeth. Double check Dak here. No, and I don't really want to show them that. Yeah, I think we're just going to go ahead and concede here. Hold back some information and try and get the last game here. So, was there anything here that isn't good? No, well, the treachery, I didn't see a big monster except for the Murktide. I mean, we can bring in the Mutt. Can also bring in the Batterskull. But I think I'm okay just running this back. Yes. This seems fine. So, I don't think we want to roll out the vault right away. I don't want anything to happen to it. So I could play iteration here, just something we can do. However, really like iteration for my land drop as well. Oh, this is tough. Yeah, I just don't think iteration is the right play this turn. I'm just going to be okay holding up this mana drain again. I think iteration is good around turn 4 when I can hold it up in order to... I can exile a land with it and then play that land. Oh, they got good mana base. Winds of Abandon. I'll keep that around. So I'm going to roll the mountain out this turn. That way, if nothing else, I should be able to get another land play off of iteration next turn. Recruiter of the Guard. That's fine. There are much scarier things to counter. Let's see what they go ahead and grab here. Opponent is taking some time to make sure they make the correct decision here. A squee? Okay. So it seems like they're going to get a tiny bit more aggressive here. So here I'm going to go ahead and play my iteration. I will take the treachery to hand. I have the Winds of Abandon, so I'm going to go ahead and put this on the bottom, and I'll exile the white, and then where is my exile zone so that I can play, there we go, that. So next turn, if we want, we can just start nuking everything with the ballista out. Ooh. Or we can just Winds of Abandon it, too. And hold up Drain for whatever it is that they think they're going to do. Magma Opus. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's interesting here. 4 damage, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think I'm in. So we'll see what opponent does here. I will consider untapping the Vault, playing the Island, holding up the Drain. If they do... Okay, they want to time walk me. That dang time walk. And they're going to get rid of my dude. That's fine. This is fine. We're just spinning in circles here. We'll see if they do something extra crazy this next turn. Oh, they paid 2 life. Okay, they're going to play something scary. Let's see what it is. And we're assuming they're doing that because they paid the 2 life for the fountain. I mean, they already had the Tundra anyways. So I think they're just going for to get under mana drain. Oh my goodness. Crazy games. We're just casting Squee from the graveyard? Well, okay. So I don't think I'm going to tap my Mana Vault this turn. I mean, I think if that's what their big play is Squee, and they've already got a ton of manas, so I think I'm really just feel okay here, playing Winds of Abandon, holding up the drain, and just kicking it for right now. I mean, we could have overloaded it and got rid of their 1/1 token, but I've got a Ballista here hanging out. So, and I'm okay taking one for now. I mean, maybe this will cost me in the end, but for now, I feel like it's correct to just leave the mana drain open, because we can play a massive Ballista off of mana drain mana right now if they do something crazy. They like what they saw for the Consider. Well, let's go ahead and give that the old drain. See if they counter back here. Yeah, that's what they're doing. So we'd really like to see some draw, an Inferno Titan, something of that nature. I don't think I need the mana drain or the mana vault for now, so I'm not going to pay for that. And that is why. So here we're scared of their own treachery, a fractured identity. I mean, we do have treachery in hand to handle each of those situations. Notably, we were not able to hold open mana drain this turn. They might still play around like a Spell Pierce or something. They have the binding again. That's unfortunate. Does that make them indestructible? Yeah. So this is not looking so hot for us here. That was not what we wanted to see here. So I can play a Ballista for 4. Yeah, I don't think we have a choice here. 1, 2. Play it for 3. Then we can shoot the Gideon at least for 3. It's indestructible, but it doesn't mean it's... I can't take loyalty counters off of it. Not what I want to be mana draining, but we need this ballista to survive. If they have another piece of removal here, we're just dead. Yeah. There she goes. GG's opponent. GG's. Alright, I will see you guys in the next round. Hopefully we can get another win and at least win our money back. Alright, see you then. Alright, welcome back to round 3. We won the die roll, so we will play first. I have all my colors. It's a little mana intensive here. But I think I'm okay with this for now. So I'm going to hold back the Pearl for now. I don't want anything to happen to it. They are playing red-green. I think I'm okay playing the fountain tapped. They're playing red, which scares me, and green, so just go ahead and roll out our hollowed fountain. They're gonna Mountain Cycle and Oliphant. I'm okay. Alright. Oh, that's cool. You can pick up a duel with those. So, I think here I am okay just saying goodbye to this for now. Let's think about this. 4. And this is 6 to overload. So if we wait around, what's happening? Next turn we go up to 5. Take 3, 6. Yeah, you know what? I think here I'm just going to be okay waiting on the Winds of Abandon and let them play out another thing before I wipe them. I don't want to get too crazy with it. Bowmat Courier, that's a-okay. So we're going to take 4 here. Now what we can do next turn is just steal their Bowmat Courier. Which, with that dry, I think that is what I'm going to do. So we will cast for 1 and just steal their Bowmat Courier. reduce some damage here. Minskin Boo. Well, this is scary. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and eat all of this. So here, I think we go ahead and Winds of Abandon, attack the Minskin Boo. Oh, I can't do this yet. I need to play my Pearl. Let's play the Pearl. Now they're going to get another Boo token here and whack us again for 4. But unfortunately, that's what's got to happen. Next turn with my flyer, I can go ahead and kill the Minskin Boo, hopefully. And they could just bolt my flyer. But then we have Hullbreaker Horror to bring out. I mean, we could just also just be dead here. That's possible. Wow. Minskin Boo doing Minskin Boo things. Oh, man, that card is a beast. All right. Just seeing if we want to sideboard anything in. Like, the Treachery can be good against their big stuff. Even the Boo token. I mean, considerations to bring in here is a Figure of Destiny and a Scrapwork Mutt, I think. Oh, also a Batterskull. I think the Batterskull's just better than the Treachery here. So we'll go ahead and roll like this. We can get the... If we can find our Mana Vault, we can get the Batterskull out a little early. Ooh. This is risky here. Really, really risky. What do you think? Should we keep this? I mean, if we can find an island, we get a Ponder. We can play a Ballista for 1. We have a Winds of Abandon. I think we're going to risk this. This might just end with us dead very, very quickly. And I'm sorry for you guys if that's what happens. But this hand is very juicy against them. Having a Ballista, Batterskull, Winds of Abandon, and an Inferno Titan. I mean, these are like our main good cards against an aggressive deck. So, Ragavan. Well, Unfortunately, we're going to have to use our Winds of Abandon sooner than we wanted to. Or maybe not. Maybe we just play the Ballista out. And then just use it to trade for the Ragavan. I mean, really, it's a one-for-one trade that wasn't terrible. Oh, good. We're breathing. Let's just hope they don't have a turn for Minsk and Boo again for us. And we found a land. That was good. So I'm going to go ahead and ponder here. Yes, I would like to keep that. So I don't have the double island for that. Dak Faden. Let me think about what they played last turn. Nothing crazy. So, and I really want another land too. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle this up. And, go ahead and ping them for one, I guess. Really love to get the Beater Skull online. Hopefully this isn't just Minsk and Boo. It is. The card is so broken. So we don't have a choice here but to go ahead and get rid of that. Is that good enough here? Allows us to play a Batter Skull, but they're just going to make another one of those. Gosh, this is unfortunate. But I need it. This is just not looking well for us. This is where the Ballista would have came in handy. Just being able to nuke these 1/1s before they have a chance to make them 4/4s. Unfortunately, I think we may just go 2-1 in this draft. Or 1-2. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. And they're going to play a dragon. Kill my DRC. Oh no, this creates the treasure token. This isn't the Exert Dragon. So we're drawing a land here. So most likely what's going to happen is we're going to play our Batter Skull. And then they're just gonna hit us with the gold span and then throw the boo at our face, which is unfortunate. But do we really have any other plays? I mean, I can play the Ledger Shredder here, and that kind of just does nothing. Because then they just hit us with the boo token and sack it. So all we can really do here is play the Batter Skull. Put that in our graveyard for now. So here we're just hoping they mess up and don't see that they can just throw the boo at our face. Fat chance people who play Vintage Cube know these cards usually pretty well. But, you know, maybe it's the first time they're playing with the Minskin boo. That's interesting. And there's the Exert one. Yeah, I mean, bravo to them. GG's. They are giving us an extra turn here. Are they? 8, 11, gain 4. Yeah. Oh no, they're just exerting that to kill my Beater Skull. Alright, well, GG's. That is unfortunate for us, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. I'm going to be doing a few more Vintage Cube videos while it is up. I'm hoping to get at least 5, 6 of them. As many as I can afford. Hopefully we can do some more winning to be able to keep doing these. So I will see you guys at the next draft. All right, bye-bye.